unusual animals and many mind-blowing things we didn't know these animals could do. We are going to learn something new and mind-boggling about a very unusual amphibian.
Our topic is about the cutest and most extraordinary animal of all. It is the axolotl.
In this video, we are going to talk about the most interesting facts and amazing information you didn't know about axolotls.
Stay tuned to be amazed.
Before we start talking about axolotl, we need to know what it is first. It is an extremely cute carnivorous amphibian. Its scientific name is Ambiostoma mexicanum. It can grow up to 12 inches. It is so small that it's the size of a teacup.
They grow from 10 to 15 years. They weigh up to 2.11 to 8 ounces. Their diet is worms, tadpoles, insects, and small fish. Usually they are hunted by birds like storks and herons and other large fish. Wild axolotls live in Lake Xochimilco in the Valley of Mexico, as well as the canals and waterways of Mexico City.
There are many colors for axolotls. The most common colors for axolotls are white, pink, and dark brown.
Legend says that the axolotl is the Aztec god of fire and lightning.
The god was called Axolotl, who disguised himself as a salamander to avoid being sacrificed. What makes them very unusual is that they don't undergo a stage called metamorphosis, but it is still a type of salamander. They never outgrow their larval juvenile stage. That phenomenon is called neoteny.
Their youthful traits include feathery gills sprouting from their heads, dorsal fins that run down their body, and a tail. Though they keep their gills, adult axolotls have functional gills and can breathe through their skin. As if pictures of a baby axolotls aren't cute enough, they also have permanent smiles.
Axolotl mouths are used to suck their prey in like vacuum cleaners. Their prey are usually crustaceans, mollusks, insect eggs, and small fish.
They have fascinated people for a long time. Long ago in 1864, they were first brought from Mexico to Paris.
Then the Europeans started to breed the salamanders, which led to the beginning of the pen trade in the animals. For that reason, they breed easily in captivity.
In the wild, most axolotls are grayish-brown. Light-colored axolotls, mostly the ones with white bodies and pink gills, are usually bred as pets.
In most countries, they are illegal to trade across international borders. That is due to the concern that they will be hunted from the wild.
They are illegal in some U.S. states because of that reason, and because that if they escape captivity and start interbreeding with native salamanders.
Axolotls are a common research for biologists. That is because they have regeneration of lost or damaged limbs, hearts, spinal cords, and even parts of their brains without any permanent scars. With that, they are resistant to many diseases like cancer.
Scarring prevents tissue from regenerating. Biologists try to understand how and why axolotls don't scar. With that information, humans could also unlock the ability to regenerate tissue.
Wild axolotls are critically endangered, which is not good news.
Before, they inhabited the high-altitude lakes of Mexico City.
Because of the habitat degradation, their population is decreased.
They are very solitary. They reach sexual maturity at the age of 1 year old. Their spawning season in the wild is February.
Males reach out to females by using pheromones and perform a dance in which they shake their tail and lower body. Then the female responds by nudging him with her snout. The male then deposits spermatophores, which are sperm packets on the lake floor. The female picks up with her cloaca, which is a body cavity, and fertilizes her eggs.
The female can lay up to 1,000 eggs, though the average is about 300. The eggs are laid on plant materials or rocks, which protect the eggs from predators.
Then, after 2 weeks, They hatch, and with no parental care, the larvae are off and swimming on their own.
A 2019 assessment by the International Union for the Conservation of Species found only between 50 to 1,000 axolotls left in the wild. The population is still dropping.
The reason for drastic reduction of the species population is tourism, residential housing, agricultural, and industrial pollution.
The Mexican government and many non-profitable organizations like Moja are trying to save axolotls, in part by restoring parts of their freshwater habitat.
Scientists and farmers are trying to create chinampas, floating islands made of water, plants, logs, and lake mud that help filter the polluted water.
Please donate money to non-profitable organizations like Moja, because the cutest critters may be extinct. They are trying to preserve their environment. You don't want them to die, do you?
Here are some facts about axolotls.
Axolotls don't urinate.
Their feathery branches are gills.
Wild axolotls are rarely white.
Axolotls are 1,000 times more resistant to cancer than mammals.
Axolotls can change the color of their skin and gill.
Leucistic axolotls is the name for pink axolotls.
Axolotls cannot live out of water.
Axolotls have teeth. It is located in the upper jaw and lower jaw.
You can hold the axolotls. They are not poisonous.
Wild axolotls can only be found in the lakes and canals of Xochimilco, Mexico.